It's Wednesday again, so let's get started right away with some of the questions. This is from Nicole and Emily in northern Michigan. They want to know why the law of abundance can't be written anytime, not just on a new moon. It has something to do with the strength and the energy of the moon that makes the law of abundance work better on the day of a new moon, but before it peaks. That's the only explanation I have for it. But you also asked, why do written checks, help get rid of negative energy? No, that has nothing to do with getting rid of negative energy. The checks are for the law of abundance. Maybe they can be used for something else, but I don't know what. Why can't God get rid of negative energy? God can get rid of negative energy. God's positive energy. However, negative energy needs to be removed, and it's just usually done easier by somebody that knows how to do it than pretty much waiting for a miracle. So that's why saging, smudging, using sea salt, that's definitely why that helps with the negative energy. I got a number of questions why, and some of my older things apparently on the internet, am I only using my first name, Marianne? When I first started doing this, our children were very young, and I just went by the name of Marianne. We lived in a very rural community, and I just thought it would be easier. When Ghost Whisperer came about and I was under contract, I had to use my last name. And so that's why I use my last name now. Lady wrote and wanted to know that she accidentally washed her Quincy charm, and she wanted to know if it still worked. Absolutely. Even the seeds that are inside the dream bags, if they're accidentally washed and dried, they still work 100%. They can be popped, cracked, exploded, imploded, and they still work. Somebody else wrote and wanted to know the difference between a crossed over spirit and an earthbound spirit. It's pretty much in the explanation, crossed over. You have a choice when you die to either go into the light or not. Free will when you're alive, free will when you're dead. For those that go into the light, being Catholic, that means heaven to me, but everybody has their own perception of what that is. But I say that's going where you're supposed to be, going into the light, out of here, over there. Free will, if you don't want to go, you don't have to go again. And so if you lose your light after the 48 to 72 hours, now you are earthbound. And which are the spirits that I see and talk to. And earthbound spirits are the ones that cause problems in people's houses. Spirits that have crossed over and come back and forth for visits never cross or cause any kind of problems. And if you get pictures with orbs in them, if you look inside the middle of the orb, and if there's a design, for sure that is a spirit that has crossed over and is back for a visit. If it was done on something digital, you can usually enlarge that and see a side profile or a face of actually who it is. Another person wrote and wanted, pretty much said that I'm a little bit confused because I'm calling all ghost spirits or ghosts, and I'm interchanging the two words. If you look at a vase of flowers and tell the person you're sitting next to, oh, that's a beautiful vase of flowers, you are 100% correct. But if you look at the person sitting next to you and say, oh, look at the beautiful roses in that vase of flowers, look at the daffodils in that vase of flowers, look at the lilies in that vase of flowers. That's right also. So what I'm getting at is this. There is a general ghost spirits. They can be called phantoms, apparitions, specters, poltergeists. There's all kinds of names for a ghost, a spirit. And in my world, they are definitely interchangeable. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Somebody will call and leave a message that they have a terrible poltergeist in their house. Unfortunately, because of TV and movies, poltergeists are supposed to be the really bad ones. Maybe one step under demons. Right. So, but again, in my world, it's only a ghost or a spirit with an attitude and trying to get somebody's attention. Thanks for the letters. They're coming in. It's wonderful. Next week, I'm going to talk about the St. Joseph statue and what that does with helping to sell a house. There's been a lot of questions sent in to me about that. Again, thanks and have a wonderful day. It's beautiful. It's sunny out. Have a good day.